Hi there. Here we are with our patient Devindra. Devindra is returning to the office today after doing a maxed harvest plus hair transplant procedure approximately 18 months ago. We did a huge case, moved approximately 11,000 hairs, give or take. Case went absolutely superb. How was the process for you, my friend?
Easy, squeezy, lemon peasy. That's all I can say.
There it is. It's all said right there. Now, when you came in originally, you were extremely skeptical of me and the amount of hair I could move. Do you remember that at all?
Very much so.
Okay. And you did a lot of research.
Yes, I did.
With different doctors.
I did so.
And you spent a lot of time looking at FUE, correct?
Correct, sir.
Okay. Explain how you ended up choosing us and now how you feel about whether or not we are legitimate or not.
Well, all the credit goes to Josh here because he's the one that showed me the right way of doing this. Is that FUE is basically a crucial mistake because what most people don't know, at the back, when they shave it, they leave a little holes in the back of your head.
Can you speak up for the camera, please, a little bit?
Sure. So, what Josh and Dr. Bolton told me is that, you know, when you do an FUE procedure versus an FUT versus a strip procedure, with a FUE, follicular unit extract, they poke the back of your head and they leave little polka dot holes, which is a scar that leaves completely, no matter how much you can barely cut your hair, and it'll always show. Versus the FUTs, where they take a strip of the hair and they cut it and they just leave a scar, and you can literally, your hair will grow over that scar.
And you were freaked out about the scar.
Yes.
Okay. And so, but why did you eventually decide to have the procedure with us?
Josh, you know, he convinced me. And
Josh convinced you. Okay.
Josh is amazing, man.
Okay, very good.
Very amazing.
And now you use Propecia, Rogaine?
I use Propecia.
Okay, excellent. And for the person that's sitting home on the fence, what do you say to him?
This is the honest truth. Before I met Dr. Bolton and Josh, I was very skeptical of the procedure. I did a couple things. I did the laser hair treatment, the low light laser light treatment. That was okay and all, but you know, I wanted to go complete back to what I was at my prime in the early 20s in high school. So that's where Josh showed me the work that Dr. Bolton, you know, performed and completed, and I was like, you know what? This is the man that can get the job done.
Awesome, brother. Okay. So anyway, so when we do that max harvest plus hair transplant procedure, we move as much hair as we can get from the donor area. I'm going to show you the scar momentarily. We completely recreated Devindra's hairline, made it look super soft and natural, so it reframed his face. So we blended it in with the existing hair, so it's soft and natural. Tiny little one hair grafts are on the side. Blended in with some multiples behind it to create some density. Just kind of tuck your chin out like that. And as you can see, we just loaded them up. It came out absolutely great, beautiful, beautiful results. And I'm just gonna kind of just bring you up a little bit. So I'm gonna spin you around to show the camera. So let's take a look at the suture line. I haven't seen it yet. This is my first time seeing a suture line. And when we do that Max Plus, we want to go get all the way from the edge. You can see the suture line right there. Starts from there, runs right through there. See that little trace line running through there. Okay? And just kind of goes all the way around. You can see the line. Nice. Right through there. You can follow that line right through there. Okay? All the way around. All the way around. So he healed great. Has anybody saw your suture line?
No.
No. And your number one concern, if I remember correctly, was you were freaked out about that line.
Yeah.
Okay. And does it bother you at all now?
Not a bit.
Never bothered you. Okay. I also wanted to just kind of show the crown. We worked in the crown. Put your head back a little bit. And so we worked all the way through here as well. Got grafts all the way in here. Built a nice spiral so it blends into the existing hairs. So his spiral's down here. So we just kind of follow that pattern so it just blends naturally with the existing hair that he has so it doesn't conflict with anything. And your results are phenomenal. So Devindra came in today for another procedure. Just like we discussed in the beginning, I said I'm going to need one more crack at you somewhere down the road. He was losing his hair pretty aggressively at a young age. He happened to have a lot of miniaturized hairs throughout that area. So today what we're going to do is fine tune, where we go through and tighten up the hairline and then just thicken up any of the areas that need more hair.
That's it.
Okay. Josh, what would you like to add to
I
that?
thank Devendra for his kind words, but the credit goes to him as well because he's open-minded. And when guys call up and they say, do you do FUE? And you tell them no, they hang up. And I always want to explain to them why they want to do what you do as opposed to FUE. He listened, he weighed it, he looked at it, he studied it, and it's no accident he has the results that he has today. So congratulations goes to you.
Excellent. Yeah, and the results literally for one procedure, they're as good as they can get, man.
Exactly.
I couldn't be happier with that. It literally, when I harvested his donor, I told him, I said, you want to know how long that just took? It took like half hour from open to close to done. With that amount of hair with an FUE, no exaggeration, would be days to get that. They'd be taking hair out of what's called the safe zone, for him especially, and he wouldn't get a fraction of the amount of hair. He wouldn't have any of these strong grafts that create the density, and he wouldn't have anywhere close to the result he has. So anyways, congratulations,
Thank you.
and I look forward to putting more hair up there for you.
Thank you.